guys? Welcome back to the channel. So next up, I figured I'd show you guys some of the insides of the Charger. Not as much seen as you know, the exterior mods and the engine bay and everything, and you know, get to see some of the things that I did on the inside here. Right away you can see you got the door lights changed over to red LEDs. Those came from Diode Dynamics. I actually got a bunch of other LEDs from them as well. They make all sorts to replace a bunch of the halogens that come stock. Also got these Charger guards here, door sill protectors. They're the Mopar ones, the basic Mopar ones, but they're actually heavy duty. They kind of come around on the edge a little bit, so I feel like it actually does a good job of protecting it. While the vinyl does look really nice, I don't know as far as protection, you know, I think it's definitely get more protection. As you can see, we got more red LEDs inside, got there, and in the back as well. Just did that to kind of fill it up with red. Even the red in here with these LEDs are pretty bright. I can imagine how it would be with the cool white, which I do have in other places like the vanities. As you can see, it's pretty bright, and these are even the lower ones, lower brightness ones. I have them in there, and I also have them in the trunk as well. So, but for the most part, I have it, you know, filled up with red inside. So you get those lights. They're all pretty much from Diode Dynamics. Everything was really plug and play. The glove box, door, the back. The hardest ones, I think, were probably up here in the map lights to change. I tried going through the front, taking off this little plastic here and to pull it out, but I found that very difficult. So I actually, if you kind of put your fingers in between, you know, this whole unit basically pops off. And I did that, and it feels like you're gonna break something, but really it's just, you know, clips, you know, it's just kind of edges, it's kind of held in there. So if you have some like plastic pry tools and things, I'm sure that will make the job a lot easier. And then once you get in and around in the back, it's just like you twist it out, and it just makes it so much easier. Some other mods that I have are these like custom stickers. I got the nice Scat made out exactly how I wanted it. I believe it was Nate at Rebadge Design. You know, he got it pretty spot on. I just exactly how I wanted it. So I have this powered by SRT. Should have my light with me. So yeah, so that's some of the other kind of cosmetic mods in here, as well as these. I get asked about these a lot. Adds a nice little touch, adding these red basically protectors. They kind of just go right on over, and they hold up pretty well just by kind of pushing it back. Really don't have to go too crazy with that. You know, a couple times when I'm, you know, if I'm flooring it, they will like come flying off. But you know, if it really annoyed me enough, maybe eventually I'll put a little kind of adhesive just or something just to kind of hold it in place a little bit. But so far it really hasn't bugged me too much. I also have, it's like the same material and everything that I have on for over here for the door locks. If you can make out, they're also in red, and they both come from American Brother Designs. You can get them to match any of your paint colors, anything. They also have other great quality products from what I've seen. I think they're officially licensed from Mopar as well, so that's a nice little add-on. I also have, if you notice that even though mine's a Scat pack, kind of looks like the dash of Hellcat. You see the red car and everything, and I have the Super Track Pack. That's because I have the taser installed from Z Automotive. It basically unlocks all the SRT pages and eco mode and track mode, so all of this, and you have custom setup. And what's cool is I really like just the little things like that, and that you can have it start up in any mode that you choose. Custom, sport, have it start up in traction control off. It has light show mode, it has other modes. It has so many things to go through that, I mean, for I think it was $200 or $250, really I feel like you get your money's worth, and you're just unlocking a lot of that customability out of, you know, your charger, along with some of the lights in the front. I think I showed you is we have it hooked up to the same controller for these footwell lights down here, and with this remote control you could set up pretty much any color. And what's nice about this, like if it's set for white in here, I know it's white in the grill, and I know exactly what the color is looking on. A lot of people like to use the Bluetooth. I actually like the fast and just quick, easy use of this remote control. I just hit the power button, it's on, it's off. Don't have to fiddle around and stuff. But I know you can definitely you know, do some more cool things with your lights with the Bluetooth controller as well. So it just depends what you like. Let's see what else can you probably see. I think that's about it. I also, I don't know if you noticed, this is pretty shiny over here. This is actually the stock setup. Basically, it just has the wrap that was over it taken off. I had there was a little rip in it. I must have dropped something one time, and over time it just kind of showed more and more, so I took the whole thing off. It was pretty easy to take off, get up in there, take the whole unit out, and kind of soaked it with like warm water and soap, and with that I was able to loosen things up and get it off. And my plan is to hopefully get that wrapped soon in gloss carbon fiber like my hood, and this way I know it's a tough material and I won't have to worry about getting cut up again. Important, especially in New York, is having a dash cam. So I have this nice little sleek black dash cam from Blackview. You could set up the settings, anything. I could download over Wi-Fi. Got the mount for right under, clips on right to the rearview mirror from Blend Mount. This way I don't have to stick it on the windshield, which I don't really like to do. I don't like, try to avoid too much of that. So I had her here. I think that pretty much covers a lot, you know, just briefly going over and showing you guys. You know, again, if you have any other questions and you want me to go over, you know, I can go into how I installed the dash cam. As you see, it's like you don't see any wires or anything coming around. I had it hardwired actually right to the all the way around to the fuse for the cigarette lighter in the trunk, which I'll show you guys. I actually have another mod I have is the Alpine baseline, the two 12-inch subwoofers. They definitely fill in that bass that, you know, I was missing with the with my sound system. And right under here, you take out all the stuff out of the way and you flip it up, you know, you get the battery, and then the fuse box right under there. And then I was able to get a fuse tab right for that, to be able to power the dash cam. So pretty much whenever the car is on, you know, it goes right on and powers it. Yeah, so any questions about that or any stuff that I've talked so far about, just leave comments. If you want to know the links or me to go more in depth into things, you know, let me know.